Hi, well, this is Brad Walseth, and I'm here at the Grant Park Pavilion. Actually, it isn't the pavilion, it's the band shell.
Petrillo.
The Petrillo band shell, yes, thank you. Thank you. And I'm with Grammy Award winning Kurt Elling, who's one of the
Ça va?
greatest male vocalists in the world today. So we're really honored to be here with him. And
Thank you.
We appreciate you taking the time. First of all, do you ever sit back and reflect? I mean, it's not that far from the Green Mill to Grant Park, but it's got to seem like light years for you.
You know, it's the thing I really tend to focus on more is I just really want to do a good job and justify people's faith in the way I'm going. And tonight especially, big crowd closing out the festival, the hometown scene. I just want to like really bang it out for the festival and for everybody who shows up to it, just because it's like they put a lot of faith in me to give me that slot.
Now, Dedicated to You was your Grammy Award-winning album this year. That's the music of John Coltrane and Johnny Hartman. How did you come to decide on that project?
Well, that happened because the Chicago Festival gave me a call a couple years ago and said, "Hey, would you like to be on a double bill with Josh Redman? And he's going to do all the Africa brass stuff. It's going to be real bangy, noisy, and we want you to, go in the ballads direction. So two sides of the Coltrane coin." And that was really its inception. Oh, okay, cool.
Fabulous.
Yeah, man. We had R.E. Brown, man. It was really fantastically beautiful because of him.
Are you going to be doing any of that material tonight?
I don't think so. No, we're going to do like we'll at least do one thing. We'll at least do one number. But I'm so I get bored so easily,
Yes.
and I just want to keep going, and I want to surprise people. We've just come out of the studio making a new studio record. It'll be out in February. It'll be called The Gate, and so we'll do a bunch of things from that tonight. It'll be a lot of fun.
Also on the Concord label?
Uh-huh.
Nice. Who's playing on The Gate with you?
John McLean, who's playing with us tonight, playing guitar.
Local guitarist.
And Kobe Watkins, also local cat.
Yep.
But we also have, and we're featuring John Patitucci playing bass, and Terry Gully's playing a lot of drums.
That's great.
And Don Was helped us produce it.
Nice.
So we have been having some very interesting experiences.
I'll bet. Well, I mean, Patitucci seems like he's a logical fit for your style of music.
Man, he's a great player.
He really is. But I'm kind of anxious to hear what young Mr. Gully is doing with your...
I'll tell you, that guy is such an innovator, and he's got such a deep amount of ballast in the music. If you're going through music like water, I mean, this brother just keeps it all dug in. It's so profound, and between him and Patitucci, and then Lawrence, of course, being on, I really had to sing at the peak of my abilities to keep up with any portion of what they were doing.
Oh, that's going to thrill your fans to hear that. We're all going to want to rush out and get a copy. So you've got the new album coming out. Any other big plans in the future here? I heard something about you working on a jazz musical. Yeah, that sounds really
yeah, man.
intriguing.
I've been working on a thing for a while, and it's starting to really coalesce. So I'm excited about that. I hope that'll be something that's coming out in 2012. The way stuff comes together, it takes so much, and we got to make room for it on the schedule and try to put things, gather the right people, that kind of a thing.
Is Lawrence a part of that? Or?
Yeah, for sure.
Nice.
Yeah, it'll be fun. I'm really excited about it.
Well, we're excited to hear it. Now, I have one last question that I'm going to throw at you. It's a little off the wall. A friend of ours who's a photographer here said that you used to be a wedding singer with a fellow by the name of Tad Robinson.
Oh, yeah, man. Tad's a great singer, a great friend of mine.
Down from Indy, a blues singer?
Yeah, great blues singer. Tad Robinson.
So
killing.
You have any good stories from the days when you were singing at weddings?
Well, Tad and I used to do this thing where, I don't know how it started, but I don't know if you know about Tad Robinson, but he's got such a playful, delightful kid thing happening in his spirit, in addition to sounding great and, writing great tunes and being super soulful. But we used to do a thing where on one of the tunes, I forget which one it was, I would be singing and he would be on one side of the stage and I would jump off the stage, tear off my tux jacket and run, and then we would run at each other and do cartwheels in opposite directions on the shout chorus, and then quick run back and do another cartwheel in opposite directions, and then I would jump back on just in time to get the microphone and start singing again. We were, I mean, why? Why?
Any plans to add that to tonight's show?
I am
perhaps?
too old.
Aren't we all?
I am too old for this thing now, man.
Cartwheels.
Cartwheels. It was great.
Oh, man. Well, we really appreciate you taking the time, Kurt.
Oh, of
It's
course.
fabulous.
Thank you. Thank you.
so
Happy to
much.
be here.
Anything else you want to say to the audience?
Man, just happy to be at home again. And I appreciate everybody who has given us a shot and, you know, supports us and just trying to live up to it. So we thank you.
We're proud of you, Kurt.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
All right.
All right.